Fresno, California is the site of a hate crime. A very senseless hate crime too, guys. We're talking about, look, man, I thought the Facebook murderer guy, that was enough for me. I didn't need anything like back to back. If this is a conspiracy, if this is a strategic false flag, you got me, because I wasn't expecting this. This guy, Kori Ali Muhammad, just hates white people so much he gonna randomly kill white people everywhere. Any white person, no matter what you do, you are evil and you are the devil, and you deserve to go. This was the mantra of Kori Ali Muhammad, who killed 3 men randomly, 3 white men randomly, and the police is regarding this as a hate crime. It said he didn't do it because he's Muslim, or he didn't do it in the name of Allah or the name of ISIS or whatever. He did it because they were white. Evidenced by all his Facebook postings and statements he made coming out of his mouth. Apparently what happened was Mr. Muhammad killed a security guard who was a white guy. And when they were looking for him, he knew that they were going to close in on him. Eventually, he shaved his head because he used to have dreads. He went into hiding, and he said, you know what? If I'm going to go out, I'm not going to go out having only killed 1 white guy who didn't deserve it. I'm going to kill more white guys that don't deserve it. But in his mind, Kori Ali Muhammad thought they all deserve it because look what they did to black people. Look at all the damage they've done to the black community, the black race. Look what they did. Evil, evil. Now, as I was looking at this story, and there's a lot of details about it. I'm going to link you to the description, but that's the overview. Muhammad, when the cops came, he laid down his gun, he laid on the ground, and he surrendered. So they did not shoot this killer. But it's very interesting how I'm not seeing anyone call this a mental problem. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. With our Facebook killer, I didn't call that a mental problem either. I think that the Facebook killer, Steve Stevens, knew exactly what he was doing. And I feel the same way about Kori Ali Muhammad. But what I'm saying is I'm not hearing other people say it was a mental problem. You don't think this intense hate for people that you don't know, who have no power in this government, is a sickness? I'm not saying it is. I'm kind of shocked that there's not more people going, this guy's sick. He needs help. He needed help. Why did people recognize what's wrong with him? You don't think that anger that eats at you is sickness? It sounds a little, I don't know, maybe a little hypocritical there. I mean, so where do you cut off? When do you stop saying it's a sickness? When do we cross the plateau? When do we get to that point? Where's the Mason-Dixon line on sickness and just being a deranged psycho killer? I'd like to know what you think. Kori Ali Muhammad is a killer. He should get the full brunt of the law. I feel no differently about this than I do about Stevens. I hate it. It's despicable. There's no words for it. What other adjectives do you want me to use? I don't know. Maybe throw one out. But I see both acts the same way. Check yourself if you don't. Both of these men were killers. One is alive. They're both killers, and they both deserve the full extent of the law. I'm not going to make excuses for what he did at all. My only question is, where are all the people who were telling me I was wrong and that Stevens deserved a nice, warm talking to, a sponge bath, and a therapist? I'm Tim Black for TBTV. Thank you for tuning into this show, guys. I gotta go, but I love you guys so much for supporting what I do. If you like independent media, if it gives you something to think about, which is what I try to do, and give you information, support this channel, support my efforts, because this is what I do for a time. This is my thing. I love what I do, and I do it for no other reason besides my love for it, and I do it for you.